Well, how's it going, Kingsman? Welcome back to another NTW3 battle. Today we have a 4v4 between the Los Bandidos and the Winning Clan. That's right, the Winning Clan. I actually had to double check. I was like, no way. They call themselves the Winning Clan? That's hilarious. But also kind of cool because, you know, does the Winning Clan win? They just say, the winning. I don't know. Anyway, so we have the Winning Clan playing the French. In the Los Bandidos playing the Coalition, which is a peninsular corps. So you're going to have Portuguese, British, and Spanish on the field facing off against the French on Pomerania. Pomerania 2. I have not seen this map in a minute. It kind of feels nostalgic to come back to it. Seen some epic battles over the years, which also, speaking of years, it's been 5 years since I started my channel. It's crazy. I was 25 years old when I started this channel, which blows my mind. It really does. I never thought it would go where it has, and thank you guys for your support. Thank you for being around, for actually enjoy watching me watch a game unfold, pretty much. I mean, that's what it is. But yeah, that's about it for that side of things. Now I don't have the point. Excuse me. Oh no. 34 points total on the field. I have the French points, but let's go over the core names at least so we can know. Let's go with the Los Bandidos, which are playing the Coalition. So you have a Wellington, a Blake, a Beresford, and Graham. Graham, I believe, is a 5-pointer. Blake is a 7. I believe Beresford is a 7. And Wellington, I believe, is a 12. On the other side, you have a Messena 10-pointer, a 9-point Souchet, a 6-point Dorcina, and a 9-point Sul. So on the other side here, looks like we have a Cav engagement here. Some Chasseur Cheval getting just driven off by some Hussars from Spain. And the sound is working, guys. Yay. Last video, I think the sound was not working. I'm grateful for that. Yeah, they're giving chase. Chasseur Cheval running. We'll see if there's more support coming for this cavalry. Man, a real big push being made. Look at these guys running for their life. Oh, actually some stuff happening over here. Hussars trying to stop the Spanish from getting into the LOC, and it's a race. Oh, what happens? What happens here?
This building has fallen to the enemy.
I don't know what's... Okay, the Spanish did get it first. Barely. What a raging fight this may be for the LOC, as both sides maybe are not going to back down. I'm really curious. Ooh, Spain getting some nice shots off. And looks like this may be Blake's corps, because I see some guard units. Either way, they have established superiority for the moment. We'll see what France does to combat that, as they, I'm sure, do not want to give up this LOC without a vicious fight. And France does seem to be pulling back just a little bit. At least waiting for some more reinforcements to push up here. Now you have the French infantry pushing forward here. Ooh, we're going to see a clash. This looks beautiful. Yep, and there we go. The volley's getting dropped. Causing the Spanish to actually pull back. And let's get a nice zoomed out view for the moment, guys. So, oh man, this started quickly because it's been barely 5 minutes, and already we have Messena engaged. So we have light infantry on the flank, cavalry, dragoons in support, artillery setting up here, an 8-pounder. I would not be surprised. Yep, we have some Spanish horse pounders. They're going to start shooting here. More Spanish artillery pushing up to the front lines. That could be a game changer for this battle. We will see. We will see momentarily. I think the artillery is safely ready to mobilize. Which, again, is going to be a problem for the French. Wait, who's firing canister? Oh, these guys are. 8-pounders way in the back. I think Spain has a better artillery advantage right now. Now, we're briefly going to look here because you have what looks like potentially Wellington. Let's see. Yep, Wellington here on the flank, pushing quite viciously on 9-point Suchet, who he is actually pulling back to a more defensible position. Of course, the big part of this fight here looks like some dragoons pushing forward, trying to go for that artillery piece. At the same time, the French infantry pushing up. Ooh, getting a nice close volley here. Breaking that center for Spain. This is a potential... Oh my goodness, no way! The dragoons make it all the way to the artillery piece before they break. But actually, Spain... Look at this. Look at the break in the center. France should capitalize on that. Now, on the left side, we do have what looks like some more cavalry engaging here. Oh, man, a lot of British. Let's see if they can form square. Nope. But the French are getting really bullied here on their left flank. Nice volley into that British cavalry. France really starting to swing around. This may be the more concerning fight here. This is only one corps against Wellington, who has quite the large corps. Artillery still in gear. Still gonna be a difficult time. I think there's still... Messina is not totally set yet. Either way, though, they need some squares over here. Look at this. The Spanish are just inching forward here on the left. They have a lot of heavy cavalry. That could be a real problem for this light infantry, as they do not form square. France is pulling back from the LOC and that artillery piece. Keep in mind, this artillery piece cannot move. It is stuck there. They unlimbered it. So they can actually pull back and fight in different terrain without the artillery smacking them right in the face. Or just pivot around and fight the flank where the artillery can't really support. I'm really curious what they're going to do. Right now, it looks like they're kind of making a stand in the grove of trees. And still, a lot of cavalry pressing, getting into some of the lancers. This is heavy cav. British heavy cav. With light dragoons in the rear. The coalition are dominating this left side, at least in cavalry. And it looks like maybe the French are going to be on the defensive for a little while. Now, we do not want to ignore the absolute massive battle that's about to start here. Yes, some infantry in the LOC, cavalry going for potential skirmishers. These guys are going to fight for this LOC. I think Wellington may actually have a better chance of capitalizing on this. Look at the officer going in. We'll see. We'll see how this one goes, guys. Wellington has a lot of troops to bring to play. Now, Soult and Suchet are going to hold down that right side. You, of course, have Messina and now Dorsin. Dorsin? Or is it Dorsina? Can't remember. I know someone's told me before, but I cannot remember if it's Dorsena or Dorsin. I think it's Dorsina. Because Messina, you know, right? The same thing. Oh, we have more British now making an appearance. I'm assuming this is Graham. All right. All right, so yeah, Dorsina, he's gonna take up that left side, but yeah, this is a problem. That is a massive problem. Oh, they got the artillery piece. Finally got it, but that's a problem. Push it up here. Messina's a little bit weak. I hear some pretty nasty fighting raging on here. I don't think the British are going to take this. I think this is a bad idea. Oh, look at this Fusiliers.
Our men are running.
Who's running? There's too much happening. There's two fights happening all at once. This massive British line is just rolling forward. The UK are just getting into it. Look at this. It's a lot of firepower. And I don't think the French have what it takes to fight it right now. And Graham now is set up in a line. Oh, over here, cavalry, heavy cav really being a thorn in the French side here. You have some guard units, some fusiliers, chasseurs, and such pushing forward, some voltigeurs. These guys will be crucial to holding this left side as it's getting put under a lot of pressure right now. Already some of them are in place. They can form a square. They'll probably be the best one to defend against that cavalry. You see the Spanish have actually pushed up. I think they could do well here, but Graham pushing. Okay. Can you guys not do everything at once, please? France is going in for bayonet charge here. Cavalry going in for their artillery piece while trying to pull back, but France is lunging forward here, trying to drive back the British near this LOC to try to hold on to it. There's too much happening at once. British trying to close in. Artillery going to set up maybe canister. They'll have to hold. Horse artillery getting focused down. That's going to help out the French hold. And thankfully the side is kind of just a slow and steady volley fire kind of fight. So this side though could be difficult. That's why some cavalry is rushing over to their defense. Thankfully the British have kind of eased up on the left, especially. I think they're trying to readjust here. Graham has a chance to really change the course of this battle. You have some dragoons that force some of that infantry into a square. Oh man, these volleys, guys, quite nasty. Bayonet charge going in. This center is about to break. Yeah, things not looking too good in the center for the French right now. Over here, things are going decent. It's stabilized. But Massena's about to break entirely in the center. I mean, he doesn't have much left. And now we have the French. They kind of pulled Wellington back a little bit, it looks like. I'm not sure why Wellington pulled back. But he did. And now France is going to rush over here to face Graham. This could be a pivotal moment, guys. This could be pivotal to the winning for the French. To the winning. To the winning this game. They are going to now focus that center that was so weak. And that's kind of collapsed. Let's see what's happening in the tree line. Looks like Dorsena is pushing on the attack. Oh, wow. My computer does not want to load those models. Oh, well. Yeah, Spain retreating entirely. France get a chance to turn the tide a little bit here. Graham's pulling back as I'm sure they see Suchet pulling out of the tree line. Wellington is just entirely disengaging, interestingly enough. I think this is a bad call, and I'll tell you why. France is going to get here quicker than Wellington can. Wellington has to march all around and then rejoin up. Why are they also? Like, this battle is not imbalanced right now. I think the coalition are doing okay. They just broke Massena in the center. They could have kept pushing, quite honestly, or they could have pulled back, but then Wellington could have started pushing along the tree line, ignoring this LSE even, but just started pushing, and maybe he still will pivot and go into here, but I think Wellington should keep putting pressure here because they will collapse it on the flank. Right now, they are disengaging, and Suchet gets to do whatever he wants. And maybe he is starting to push back. But it looks like he's just disengaging. That's my opinion. Like I said, I'm seeing the French corps being freed up to then push on this side where things are just tipped in the balance still. Oh man, the cavalry got blocked by the trees, but they charged in for this artillery position, I'm assuming. Oh, we have some cavalry in reserve. They're gonna go in. But this whole left side is hotly engaged right now. Looks like some Spanish infantry tried charging in as well. That did not work out well for them. Now they are disengaging. Graham is totally pulled back. Suchet on the chase. The rest of Soult's Corps is shadowing Wellington to stop them from rejoining. At least for now he is. But I'm seeing the coalition in total retreat on this right side, which means, I mean, things must not be going very well for them. I think they're running out of infantry. Now we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. Mostly, I think Wellington's now going to be just trying to fight. But he may give the French a chance to harass their lines. Yeah, they're just marching while France is just putting in fire on them. That's at least have a couple units to stop and engage. Protect the rest of your lines. Or just push right into Suchet. You know? You're not going to catch this. Yet. And France is doing an excellent job, guys. Look at this. They're just driving that wedge further and further between Wellington and the rest. Like, that is about half a mile that they have driven the wedge between the coalition's forces, isolating Wellington. And this, if they can destroy this coalition force here that's withdrawing to the LOC into the tree and hill surrounding it, they can turn and just deal with Wellington all at once. They have a good possibility of doing that, guys, if they play their cards right. Things are not looking too good right now for the coalition. These are looking decent, but now things are not looking so good. I think that upset in the center, France replied and did what they needed to immediately, noticing the gap, and I think that truly saved. I think Suchet pushing out forced Graham to not be able to capitalize on breaking that center. Friendly fire! No! No. Please do not friendly fire. Alright, they fixed it. Ah, there we go. The British are all formed up for Sunday school or something. Gosh. You see, Wellington is potent. His corps is very potent. He could just push right into this. Now there's some artillery. This can actually be a bit of a problem for the British. We'll see what they do about it. These fast-firing 6-pounders, I believe. Yeah, see that? Oh, the officer goes down. Oh, no, the flag bearer goes down. Officer is still standing. The drummer's still standing. How long can they stand? Oh, they go down. Man. Oh. We have a bit of a melee here on the flank. Yeah, some Highlanders. Get a nice wicked volley off. Oh, come on. Shoot your pistol, bro. And now Cavalry getting into the mix here. They're really trying to stop Wellington from pushing in here, but man, it's gonna be rough. Now that at the same time, if they're going to take that fight, they need to push on this coalition. Maybe they're gonna try to destroy Wellington. Maybe we're gonna see more forces shifting over in Soult, Souchez, circling. Oh, that was friendly fire like no one's business. Somehow Wellington did not die. He may now. The skirmishers shot their own general. That is unfortunate. Oh no, oh no! Wellington may actually die. Oh, I'm waiting for it. He's backing up. Nope. Boom. He goes down. Both generals, both British generals down. What a loss. And now Wellington is being surrounded. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Wellington is entrapped. Look at this. Almost entirely encircled. Cavalry in the back. Reinforcements are rushing over to help, but I think I think things are starting to go downhill. Man. Very quickly downhill. Oh, cavalry getting into the thick of it. Going for it. Oh no! The general. Soult himself. He could easily get killed here. Where is he? Alright, so generals are dropping like flies right now. Oh, yep, and he dies. Generals are dropping like flies. Artillery in danger now. Now, the coalition are pushing out, so things are shifting back. And now there's a counterattack going in, so I wouldn't say Wellington's core is at all going to be destroyed here. In fact, he could easily turn this around with Graham's help. Now, of course, the rest of the coalition just absolutely routing, unfortunately, up on the hill. But they're remaining strong by the LOC itself. We'll see if they can hold that. In the meantime, down in this valley, both sides fighting still. Several infantry and cav charges now have happened. France actually breaking. Artillery still in commission. But look at this lunge forward here by the British. Vistula Legion in it to fight this. The British Highlanders getting countercharged. This is turning into a more medieval style battle here. Some supporting fire, though, going to help support that French or that British melee. And I'm seeing the French actually holding their... Sorry, the British actually holding their own, repelling that first assault. Oh! The Vistula Legion are still in this. Oh, it's getting close, guys. This center is going back and forth. I've seen a lot of breaking over here from Asena. A lot of French breaking. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is going back and forth so much. I don't even know. I mean, the LOC is being fought over, so obviously you can see the French flank is developing here on the right, or the French left. They are sweeping over that hill slowly. Cavalry getting into Soult's Corps. Still very much in the balance. This may come down to LOC at a certain point, but there's still plenty of time.
Our men are running, sir.
Looks like they did not take it, but they are swinging around to Asena, swinging around for the LOC. A lot of French breaking, actually. There's a lot of France gone in the center. General pops on a rally. You have Suchet and Masséna here. Look at that, though. Yeah, there's a lot of French that are just gone. The real question is, who has more right now? I mean, Dorsena is still here. He's still very strong here. That he may have the largest fighting force right now. Suchet's corps, they're actually heavily depleted. This is crazy. I guess it's time to consider LOCs now. I mean, most LOCs haven't been really taken. No one's really considered it yet. Yeah, look at this. 6-pointer really has a lot to play with right now. No square. Oh, there's a square right there. But they're not going for that one, are they? They are not. Dragoons trying to stop, save the artillery piece. I think that's not going to happen. Man, France just got swept away. I really thought that Wellington maybe was going to die here at first. Things quickly changed. I mean, this battle's gone back and forth at least 3 times now, or 2 times at least, where one side was winning, then losing, then winning again, then losing. I mean, France looks like they're losing right now. Maybe they'll go and grab all the LOCs and the coalition should be able to stop them. There's 30 minutes remaining. How would that not work? Oh, some Vistula Legion. Please don't kill the Vistula Legion. I love the Vistula Legion. One of my favorite infantry units. Besides, like, oh no. Okay, alright. Alright. The Swiss Vistula Legion. Who else do I really like? Of course, the Scots Greys, because they just look super cool. When I was growing up, there was this painting of the Scots Greys charging that I thought was the coolest ever. And since then, I love the Scots Greys just because I was like, man, look at that. Look at the drippy uniforms. They all are wearing like gray and white horses, and I love the color red. So it sold it for me, you know? Like, I just thought they were the coolest cavalry unit ever. And plus, when I was younger, I loved riding horses and Thought cavalry was the coolest thing in the world. Remember reading about like Custer, even though I don't condone or think what Custer did or the US did as necessarily a good thing all the time. I still thought they looked cool. You know, the sabers, rifles and pistols and horses and yeah, just it looked so cool. But yeah, Vicious Legion, one of my favorites. RIP, so they are dying. Poor guys. They didn't deserve what happened to them. Alright, so France falling back. Terceta's still pushing. Some empty artillery piece just sitting. Parallel facing actually to the coalition now, interestingly enough.
Fatigue, sir, and must rest a while.
I don't know what the coalition or the French like decision now should be. I don't know what they should do. I think they've lost the field. But I think I don't know, they have a chance to still win LOC technically, but they don't seem to have a lot of troops left. Interestingly enough, I think the French actually did they have more? Let's see, that's 4, 5, 6, 60, almost 7,000 men versus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8. That, yeah, the French had more. That's interesting. More infantry for the French, but it did not matter. Oh, they came formed square. Oh, they get knocked down. Will they get back up? Wow. Talk about, oh, okay, I was about to say, like, talk about the morale of these dudes. Like, I'm meant to fast forward here. I don't think the French are going to take this fight. And Wellington is giving chase, or all the British are probably giving chase to the French. So I really don't know who's going to win this. I feel like the French are going to lose. The winning clan will lose, just based on what I'm seeing. They do have another LOC taken, and now that means they have a grand total of 1, 2. Hooray for them. Yeah, they lost over here. Their Senna got just run down. Now over here, France is making another stand. But I truly feel like this is not worth it. I don't know. There's some French pushing in behind. If they can destroy this isolated core, I mean, they have a bunch of troops resting over here as well. Like, yeah, if you look at the screen, there's a lot of red still. Bits and pieces. With no general. Excuse me. Sorry, I keep having to mute the mic to, like, clear my throat or sneeze. I'm getting over cold and then allergies. It's just bad. Looks like not totally done yet over here. All right, so they're making a stand here by the LOC. And possibly a attack, yeah, against this small British force. I don't know what both sides are planning or what they're gonna do at this point. I really don't. I mean, I feel like the easiest option for the British is just to take LOCs and make sure LOC doesn't fall. I believe all LOCs are one-pointers too, so... But I do see the French going over to this other one-pointer where they'd have 3 LOCs to the coalition's 1. Okay, so actually 2. There's a British unit in here. You know what you're doing, Britain. You know what you're doing.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Are back. Kids barged in. Never have a free moment yourself. All right. So let's see here. So yeah, the British are not really making a big push on the LOC, but I think it's gonna be a 3-2. No. So we have 1 there and 1 there. So then there's 3 to. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. All right. So the French have potential to get 5 LOCs to the 3 of the coalition. And if that is how it's going to play out, look at this mini map. Holy cow. The British are getting converged on like every flank. Forming squares for the last defense. Dang. That changes things even more. Oh my gosh, look at that. And too late, the rest of the UK are going to show up. After there's pretty much a mass route massacre. And yep, they're going to run away. I'm going to fast forward here. I think... Oh, actually, they have this one too. Ooh. All right, so let's start counting them down. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone has to lose an LOC.
Men are running, sir.
The real question is which LOC. I feel like the British could lose this one. The French could lose this one. And we'll see. Like I said, I'm going to fast forward to this point because nothing's really happening. I mean, yeah, oh man, they're just chasing down the British so quickly, just using cavalry to bunch them into a square, then bayonet charge them and make them break. Yeah. Yeah, see, the British realize, I mean, there's now 14 minutes remaining. This little bit of time they're going to go for this LOC. This may use up a lot of the UK's forces just trying to take the LOC. That's not going to work, and then they won't have anything to defend their LOCs. Oh, all right, they took that one. Yep, in the far corner. And I think, yeah, this is the obvious option. Race into this one. Maybe. So, yeah, they still have forces defending that one. Let's watch this unfold. Now, of course, at the same time, guys, there is an LOC potential here. Why aren't you in the LOC? Oh, wait, this one's bugged. Oh, yeah, I think the southwest side is bugged. You can't actually go in it. So that makes that one obsolete, right? Oh, man, that's going to make things more interesting. So then it's 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3. Oh, that sucks. That could have changed, though. If they were in that one, they probably wouldn't have lost it. Maybe they would have. I don't know. Yeah, this is a cat and mouse game right now. Now, of course, they can also roll to this one. They could, the French could win this. The winning could still win this in poetical fashion. They just keep charging in. They form square. They're just trying to keep them busy. Wish you could fast forward like double, triple time. You know, like I want to see what happens, but still. Little too much there. But what a fight, you know? I mean, it was a good fight back and forth for a little while there, and I think just some mistakes were made that then set the mood for the rest of the battle. And now I think maybe they're going to base this one off of whoever controls the area around this LOC controls the LOC. Maybe that's how they're going to do it. Not sure. All I need is some cavalry over here. Oh, these Spanish don't hold a chance, I don't think. Oh, there's one. Oh, yep, they got this one. In which case, you know, they have the 1, 2, 3, 4. They still need one more. I think they can take this other 1 point here and then they will win. I think, yeah, that's it. I think they're gonna drive them back. Oh, they're taking this one, or they're attacking it. Doesn't work. There's so many ones. I mean, there's 3 minutes remaining. They have to do something. They have to. You have to full send it somewhere. It looks like they're going to go over here and potentially over here. They have a general nearby over here. This one may actually do better than this one. But they're going to send it on both. Just go in. There we go. Oh, unit breaks. Oh, man. I don't think this one's going to be the one that's going to stop. I think it's going to be this one. I think this one they're going to lose. Yeah, they're losing. If they take it, they win. Oh my gosh, they're so close. Oh, they took it. That is it. That is the game, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a win for the winning clan. Unless, no one's going to be able to take that. All right, cool. Well, at least we know now. Man, what a fight in the end. And the French coming back and just isolating and destroying the coalition bit by bit was just crazy. What a bloodbath here in the center, especially this LOC. I mean, the coalition held it since the beginning, you know. They definitely did their job. did what they were supposed to. But the coalition definitely did not lock down the LOCs. But let's look at the results here for the battle. So you can see on the French side, you have Fault. He was Soult. He had 1019 for the kills. You have Theo as Dorsena with 968. You have Marshall. He was the... Who was he? Why does it not show? He was Suchet. You have Suchet with 1249. Then you have Emrazer as Messena with 1337. On the other side, you have Cossack. He was playing Beresford with 1353 for the kills. You have Lou. He was the Graham. He was 464 for the kills. Melkor as Blake with 1888. Good grief. The most kills out of everybody. And then you have Mick as Wellington with 1082. So some good kills on both sides. Actually, I think almost more kills on the coalition side than the French side, but a win for the winning clan by LOC victory. Well played both sides. All right, guys, that'll be it for me today. Thank you all so much for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll catch you all in another video.